Good morning. Welcome back. Sober Sunrise. Wednesday, August 13th, 2025. Might be a shorter one today because I'm a little bit behind schedule and I got to get the kiddo over to school and get to work. So, uh, yeah, happy birthday to Jenny as well. And, oh, if you want to go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe and all that stuff now, get it out of the way, get it done, get it over with, then we'll get to the reading. Okay, go ahead. Okay, got it? All right, let's read. August 13th, a clean sweep. And third, having thus cleaned away the debris of the past, we consider how, with our newfound knowledge of ourselves, we may develop the best possible relations with every human being we know. From the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 77. As I faced the 8th step, everything that was required for successful completion of the previous 7 steps came together. Yeah, courage, honesty, sincerity, willingness, and thoroughness. I could not muster the strength required for this task at the beginning, which is why this step reads, became willing. I needed to develop the courage to begin, the honesty to see where I was wrong, a sincere desire to set things right, thoroughness in making a list, and willingness to take the risks required for true humility. With the help of my higher power in developing these virtues, I completed this step and continued to move forward in my quest for spiritual growth. Yeah, this is like exactly where I am living right now. 3 years, 4 months, and almost 5 months now into my recovery, I'm working on step 8 and 9. So this is like where I live. Let's go back to the top. Third, having thus cleaned away the debris of the past in like step 4, step 5. Yeah. We consider how, with our newfound knowledge of ourselves, see, this part's important. If you don't have this yet, you can't move forward. And that's why you got to do step 4 and step 5. And then 6, you got to ask, you got to humbly say, all right, I'm ready. Okay. With our newfound knowledge of ourselves, we may develop the best possible relations with every human being we know. You got to have this newfound knowledge. Like, understand who you truly are, who's been under there the whole time, waiting to shine through. Like, whenever that trauma happened in your childhood, go to the day before that. And who was that kid? Because that kid is still there waiting to come back. And that kid is a good kid. And then something happened along the way, and something shifted. And ever since then, we've been living as a different version of ourselves. But now we do all this work, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we get to understand who that kid really was, and we get to let that kid come back to life, and we get to, admit that, hey, we've been through some stuff and we've done some stuff, and now we get to move forward. And now we get to have the best possible relation with every human we know. As I faced the 8th step, everything that was required for successful completion of the previous 7 steps came together. All right, this is the good stuff. So all this stuff we did up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we had to have courage. We had to have honesty. We had to be sincere. We had to be willing. And we had to be thorough. And I would say also open-minded. That's an important one as well. But it all comes together. And even when it all comes together, here's where a lot of us live. I could not muster the strength required for this task at the beginning, which is why it's taken me, I don't know, 3+ years to get this done. Which is why the step reads, we became willing. We had to, go through all the work, and then still we were faced with this challenge of becoming willing to do this 8th step, 9th step. You'd think that, like, hey, you're more than halfway through. You've done all this great work. You should just be on cruise control to coast to the end. Nope. because 8 and 9 are tough. And if that's true for you, that's totally normal. It's true for me, and it's true for thousands of others. I needed to develop the courage to begin, the honesty to see where I was wrong, a sincere desire to set things right, thoroughness in making the list, and willingness to take the risk required for true humility. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. It's pretty interesting to be living in real time exactly what this reading is talking about. And the courage to begin is hard. The courage to have the willingness to take the risk. Courage is involved in all of this. The whole thing from step 1 to step 12 and then starting over again. Like courage, it's courage every day. You have to be courageous every single day. With the help of my higher power in developing these virtues, I completed this step and continued to move forward in my quest for spiritual growth. Higher power part, real important. And if you're new here, you might not know, I'm not a God person. I'm not religious. I do have a very strong spiritual foundation, but it's not a standard religion type thing. It's more of an understanding of a different way. Okay. So it's okay for you to have a different higher power than the traditional Christian God, Jewish God, Muslim God, all these different gods that we're used to. If that's not your jam, that's fine. Okay. But a higher power can be a group of people that support you, a group of drunks, GOD, like your home group, the 12-step meeting you go to on a regular basis. You decide what's right for you for your higher power. And then you take some time before you get to this step, hopefully, to try to understand your relationship with your higher power. And then once you have that foundation, nothing is as scary as it used to be. At least that's my experience. So having that is critical. And then you can do anything. And no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. So you complete the step and you move forward in your quest for spiritual growth. And that's what this is all about. When we came into this process, we had a spiritual malady, a spiritual shortcoming, a spiritual deficit. And now we're looking for a spiritual growth in the rest of our life. And again, that does not mean religion for everyone. It does not mean religion for me at all. So whatever it means to you, make it work. All right. I have to go. Got a lot to do before I get this kid off to school and get myself off to work. So thank you for listening. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, help the algorithm understand this channel is valuable to people, help the channel grow by reaching more people. Maybe we'll save some people out there that we've never met. But I can't do it without you. So please hit the like and hit the subscribe. And if you want to hit the alert, that's cool too. I do one of these every day. So we're going on almost 2 months now. I think tomorrow is 2 months straight of not missing a day. So thank you. And to you, the listener, the watcher, whoever you are, wherever you are, and whenever you're listening to this, I want you to know that you are supported and you can do this, and you are courageous. And that little kid who experienced that trauma all those years ago is still there and is desperate to be heard again, and you can do it. And we're here to help, lots of us. So you are enough and you are worth it. And that little kid is enough and he is worth it, or she is worth it, or they are worth it. So keep trying, do the best you can, and keep listening, keep having an open mind, keep being courageous, honest, sincere, willing, and thorough, and open-minded. And good things will happen. It'll be hard, but they will happen. Okay, I love you all. Have a great day. Bye.